Good afternoon, beautiful beings of light. Welcome to the Crone Zone, Conversations with the Ancients. I'm Priscilla. I'm a light worker, an energy healer, and a crone, among many other things. We hope you enjoyed our last show on past lives, and today we're going to talk about karma. So that's going to be kind of fun. But before we get to that, let me introduce Heather.
I'm Heather, and I'm a psychic medium, card reader, and I do see ghosts.
You do indeed.
Yes, I do.
So let's get to your cards.
Okay, well, this will be on what we need to know right now.
Hi, Gypsy T. Hi, Juno. Hi, David. Epiphany. Happy Saturday, everybody. Glad to see you here.
And our new one that came in Facebook.
Oh, yeah, I saw somebody from Facebook that was new that I haven't seen before. I'm sorry, but it's off our screen, so I can't see your name again. But hello.
Epiphany Noel.
She's actually from Texas. And there's Chris. Yay, you made it for a live. Fantastic. Oh, it's good to see you guys here on Saturday. It's a beautiful day here, but it's really hot and muggy in Caribbean, basically.
It is very hot. Okay, 1, 2, 3. I had 3 that fell out. 4, 5, 6.
We'd love for you to be a moderator. We don't have a moderator, and we would love one. But maybe you can tell me how to do that.
Exactly.
If you'll tell me how to do that, I'll be happy to. But I can't do it right now because I don't have access to the computer. It's way on the other side of the room. Of course. Ooh, looks like pretty cards. You might want to look at the screen. They're not showing.
That's right. Let me get them up.
It's always an adventure with Card Cam. Juno, congratulations on your show Thursday. You did fantastic, and we were all watching and also proud of you.
And rooting for you.
And rooting for you. You did a great job, girl.
Okay.
And I think I need some of those gloves.
Yeah. You saw it in some there? Yeah. Okay, so what we have is, this is us. And it's our feeling of being worthy. Worthy as far as what our gifts are, worthy of doing what we're doing. And the thing that gets in our way is our fear. Okay?
We have to be fearless.
And we're still getting things. They're still surfacing from our spirit. We're still getting more of our skills and honing them more. In the meantime, our body is trying to rejuvenate and continue doing what we're doing and trying to catch up with what is surfacing. They're talking about journaling and writing or singing along with things, but it's expressing yourself. And that will help. If you start journaling everything that you've said, that will help with your being fearless. Because it will show you when you go back and look at it that you were right. And since you were right, there's nothing to be worried about. And that will help. They're talking about mediumship, but that does help you go ahead and work with all your guides and hear them. And let me see what else. Knowing what you're supposed to know. Getting your messages. And whether it's from a medium or through channeling or through
meditation in your higher self.
Right, and also psychic feelings and things like that. It's all going to come through much easier because you're going to wear down the fearlessness. Since you're worried about your being worthy, the writing's going to help you prove to yourself that you are worthy, and everything will get better, and you'll be able to communicate better.
Fantastic.
Okay?
Yeah, that's great. For all you out there, Juno, it's Twistedsisterskw at gmail.com. And I will make sure and have that on our videos from now on. But it's Twistedsisterskw at gmail.com. Hi, Scott. Thanks for joining us today. So, what is karma? It's the spiritual cause and effect, where the intent and actions equal the cause, and that influences our future, which is the effect. So karmic lessons are themes and situations we didn't learn from earlier in life, in previous lives, or whenever, or we mishandled them sometime in our past, either in this life or another. It's often presented in, toxic relationships, repetitive patterns. Kind of toxic relationships was a repetitive pattern for me in my younger days.
Yes.
I liked bad boys.
Yeah.
So repetitive patterns or scenarios, karmic lessons will keep reappearing until we deal with those issues and take care of them.
Yeah. Now, in Hindu, because it comes from the Hindu tradition here, there were 3 types of karma. The first one was sanchita, and that's the storehouse of every action you've ever done in all of your previous lifetimes. It's all of the unresolved past actions that are waiting for resolution. Then the second one was parabdha.
You did that really well. I didn't know how to pronounce that.
I'm not really sure that's the right pronunciation, but that's how I got it.
They're all
and
hard.
I'm sticking to it, okay? This is the present action. This is what we're doing now. And this is this lifetime and the results of this lifetime. The third one is agami. And it's the future actions that result from our present actions. In other words, we do something and it's going to have something happen later. If we don't resolve those actions now, they're going to keep going on in the next lifetime to be in the storehouse until we do. It's for a future life.
It is.
Yep.
And they do keep coming back until we deal with them. I've noticed that even in this life.
Yeah.
So when we truly understand what karma is, simply cause and effect. What you send out, you get back. It can be used as a powerful tool for our personal development. Absolutely. We know that for sure. In essence, karma refers to both the actions and the consequences of our actions. Most importantly, it's not set in stone, and we can change it whenever we want. We just have to be mindful. Most importantly, it's not set in stone, it's not out of control, and it's not indirect. This means that our life, our spiritual development, and our personality are all directly molded by what we think, what we do, and thoughts and actions. That's what it is. The word karma means action, not fate. I always thought karma was some kind of fate, but it's not. Mm-mm. It's energy created by willful action through thoughts, words, and deeds.
And there are 12 laws of karma, and some of them are very similar. We have the law of cause and effect. Whatever thought or energy that we put out, that's what we're going to get back. It doesn't matter if it's good or bad. That's just what we're getting. But there's the law of creation. We are the creators of our lives based on our intent and what we do, our actions. We have the law of humility. We must be humble enough to accept that our current reality is the result of our past actions.
You know what? Sometimes that really sucks.
Sometimes it does. Just sorry about the
Sometimes I don't really feel responsible.
No.
Even though I know I am.
I know. Not my fault. And then we have the law of growth. Growth starts with us and how we accept those things that we can't control. In other words, there are things that happen that we can't control. What we can control is how we react to them.
Absolutely. Our reaction to them.
Right. And then we have the law of responsibility. We are the product of the choices that we made, good or bad. It kind of sounds like the law of cause and effect.
Yes, pretty much.
Yeah. And the law of connection. Everything in our lives, whether it's past, present, or future, is connected.
It's very true. I think you forgot these.
No, I didn't. I said them.
This one and this
Law
one?
of connection.
Okay,
law of
sorry. I guess I got
responsibility, law of growth.
I was watching chat. Sorry.
Oh, sorry. No, I said
Sorry.
them all.
7, the law of focus. Focusing on things one at a time, which is basically mindfulness. And we have a whole show on mindfulness we did. Episode number 5. But focusing on things like love and unity consciousness and joy, that's going to do a lot to make you feel better, make those around you feel better, and create good karma. Okay, the law of giving and hospitality is law number 8. So give the things that you believe in. Give to the things that you believe in. You don't believe in war, then give to something peaceful. You believe in the health of animals, give to the ASPCA, that sort of giving, right?
Right, and it's all on the positive side.
Giving without expectation.
Yes, and saying, instead of saying, I don't want war, say, I want peace.
Exactly.
See, it's on the positive side.
Yeah, no means negative. So you don't even want to use those words if you can. You try to find a positive way to say, yay, peace, instead of bad war.
It's like our garden. We said, don't dig up this tree. They dug it up. We should have said, we want to keep this tree.
Exactly.
He didn't hear
Exactly.
the don't.
All he heard was that word. Then there's the law of here and now. Embrace the present, because we only have now. And once again, that goes back to mindfulness as well. The law of change. Well, we know about the law of change. History will keep repeating itself until we try something new. Till we've learned that lesson.
That's like me and boyfriends and husbands. I didn't learn the lesson right away.
Well, I had that problem too. Change creates new opportunities for a better us. So there's lots of old that we can get rid of to allow for the new. The law of patience and reward. Be consistent in your intent and your actions. I personally am not very patient. I'm so ADD that patience is definitely one of the lessons I'm learning in this incarnation. Then the 12th law is the law of significance and inspiration. Everything we do affects our world. We are here to authentically share our gifts. The karmic laws can serve as a guideline for us to follow in understanding our daily lives, and that they can help us understand how karma works and affect our thoughts and our actions.
So there are benefits to good karma. It emits positive energy around you. That always feels better. It keeps you healthy. It slows down the aging process. I think it's done that for us. We're much older than we look, I think.
I'm not telling.
We already did. And it creates a positive atmosphere around us. It helps keep our minds clear of our negative thoughts. And it increases our concentration levels. I can concentrate a lot better than I did for a while. And it heals our soul. It develops wisdom. And it helps us achieve what we thought were impossible goals. What do you know? It wasn't impossible.
Exactly.
Exactly. And
wait a minute. Like our channel here, Juno.
Exactly.
We thought it was impossible. Then look, here we are.
Exactly. And so it enhances your aura and protects you from the super contagious diseases. We've been very fortunate with that.
Yes, we haven't. We managed to avoid any diseases recently.
Yeah. And ultimately, it helps us in finding our enlightenment.
For sure. Mm-hmm. You're right, Gino. It's like we receive a breath. We don't take a breath. We actually receive it. And it is a gift. Mm-hmm. Definitely. Hi, Sharon Sipe. Thanks for joining us today. So how do you improve your karma? Well, the biggest thing for me was to remove toxic people out of my life. And then there's toxic things like radio, TV,
Media.
social media, and take responsibility and learn from your mistakes. That's a big one. It's a big one, learning from our mistakes, but we all do it. And stop wishing bad karma. This was one thing I used to do. If somebody messed with me and they were particularly ugly, I'd wish them bad karma. I don't anymore. I wish them love and light because they probably need it more than anybody else. The ones that are really ugly like that. So where am I? I've lost my pages.
You're on page 7.
Okay. Oh, offer compliments. Even when somebody's doing their job, a waitress or a cashier, it doesn't matter. Just say thank you and offer a compliment. Wasn't that nice? It's encouraging people. It costs nothing, and it makes all of us feel good. Be kind to the unkind. They need it the most. You're absolutely right.
When I was in the schools, I made a point of saying good morning to everybody I saw. Because in some cases, that's the only positive thing that they've had said to them in a long time, and it may be the only positive thing they have said to them that day. It starts it off a little better.
Well, you do that now. When we first started walking here where we lived through the neighborhood, Heather would say good morning to everybody that went by. It didn't matter if they were in a car, a bicycle. It didn't matter if they had headphones on. And I like, what are you doing? Well, guess what? It didn't take long till I was doing it too.
Yeah, and sometimes
and now
if
everybody in the
first.
neighborhood says hello to us now.
Right. It works.
So it works. Help with someone else's career goals. Well, I like to think that I inspire some people with my attitude to help in their career. You never know what little thing you can say that's going to make somebody feel better and give them that impetus to move forward.
Right.
Offer thanks to everyone, the dentist, the doctor, the postman, the store clerk, and give away something valuable, whether it's your time, your message, your help, cash. That's good karma.
Don't be afraid to tip people.
Yeah, exactly. Don't be afraid to tip well. We had such a hard time down here with the pandemic. So many people lost their jobs. So many restaurants were in trouble that we would order delivery and then give them 25% tip because that's the way they were making their living. Right. Having our delivery groceries delivered, we would give a 25% tip. I didn't care if the groceries were $15. That's what we wanted to give them, a tip. It's how they were making their living in such a crazy time. And be grateful. Be grateful for every experience, good and bad. There is something to be learned from the bad experiences, even though we really, really don't like to thank for the bad experiences. I found that really hard to learn. Volunteer. Give up your time and effort to help somebody or help a group of people without any expectation. Do things that make you happy, like fishing or bicycling or hunting or painting or drawing or dance or listening to good music. Those things that raise your vibration, they help create good karma too. Act with love and respect to everyone. That's how you wish to be treated, isn't it? I try to treat everybody how I want to be treated.
Kind of like the golden rule.
Exactly. Like the golden rule. Treat others as you want to be treated. And offer forgiveness for those horrible people in your life that you want to send bad karma to.
And also you want to make sure that you come from a place of love when you're doing things.
When you're doing all these things, make sure you check your motives before you act. Make sure you're coming from a place of love and compassion and not expecting something out of it. That's beautiful, Scott. There was a story on CNN where a kind tennis player woman gave 2 young girl immigrants $100, 100 pounds in Europe in the 90s. Changed their life from that generosity. They just reconnected. Wow. And
I remember reading that story too. And they were finally met up with the lady that did it.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
Brownies. I love that. During the pandemic, and it's actually still out there, we had a styrofoam box, And because I'm an alchemist and I like to make things with essential oils, I made sanitizer, kept a box of gloves and a box of face masks for all the delivery people out there. You'd be amazed at how fast they ran through that stuff and how happy they were that somebody cared enough. And we also keep water out there.
Yeah, it gets hot down here, and sometimes they need water.
So
even if it's outside temperature, it's still wet.
Exactly.
So, yes. So, we can use karma as a force for our own personal and spiritual growth. And it's a force for good. Using mindfulness in our lives can help us identify our karmic energies. And it helps us work to heal.
Oh, I got the wrong one, sorry.
Okay. It helps to identify our karmic energy. And we work backwards. And the karmic energy holding us back, we can work on that and maybe approach it differently than we did in a different lifetime and actually deal with it like it needs to be. Karma is just simply energy. It's the energy of the action. It's our intentional thought and our actions. The energy we generate now will affect us in the future. So if we're correcting things from the past, that's definitely going to affect us in the future. It has nothing to do with reward and punishment. And karma is unbiased, and it's under our control.
That's
what
true.
we do is what it is.
So the bottom line really is, if you want some good karma, treat other people like you want to be treated. Come from your heart, right?
Right.
Love and compassion. Everybody needs it, and the nastier the people are, the more they need it.
More love.
The more love and compassion they need.
Yes.
We're all one, and we've all been everything to each other, so we might as well go out with love.
Exactly.
So, do we have any, Wisdom Seeker Jones here. Thank you, young lady. We appreciate your time. Thanks for joining us. We have a great group out there today.
Yeah.
We love you all dearly. You know that.
Yes, we do.
We're having so much fun doing this, and we appreciate all of you. If you have any questions, please pop them into the chat room or give us questions for next week. We're going to be on ley lines next week, so if anybody has questions of that, send them to us at twistedsisterskw@gmail.com, and we'll answer any questions we can.
Exactly.
So if you have any questions today about karma, of course, Juno, we know you want we know you want cards. We all want cards. We love cards. But I hope this was a good explanation, a quickie on karma. It's really not that difficult.
No, it's not destiny. It's what we do.
That's exactly. It's what we do, what we think of, and what we do every day. So I say mindfulness and meditation, the two M words, and responsibility. Those are all we need. You're welcome. Thank you for joining us. So let's see. Juno wants a card.
Okay. Do you have a particular? Do you want one of us to pick it, or do you have a particular number? Count it down.
Yes. Be sure and let us know how many cards you want.
Well, I think you better start writing.
Okay. I'm trying to get my stuff together here so I can. Okay. Your choice, everybody. Okay, everybody wants a card, so I'm going to start with Juno, then Chris. And I know Epiphany will want one, and Joan.
Yep, wrong one. That one.
There we go. There we go.
Okay, who's the first one? Juno.
Juno.
Music.
Music.
Don't be afraid of playing music and singing and dancing around the house. It's going to raise your vibration. And it's an important part of our continuing to develop and feeling more confident and happy about things. You might want to, especially when you're nervous, put some music on. That should help. Just get going with it.
I like the HZ music when I'm nervous.
HZ?
You know, like 528 hertz, that type of thing. I think that's the one for love. But there's all different, there's all different megahertz.
Yeah, whatever happens to be your thing. If you
Octopus's Garden, I love that.
That was kind of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that one. Yeah, go ahead and...
Gypsy T once, and I'll just add her.
Okay.
And that's 7. And
Who's number
Sharon, Chris MK is
Chris
number
MK.
2.
Okay.
Sharon Sipe, my sweet Sharon Sipe, that is so wonderful to everybody on the on YouTube. Incredible. You're everywhere, and you're a mighty woman. So we'll draw you a card too, okay?
Did she have a number or just
Nope.
any of us?
Just
Okay.
any. This is for Chris MK.
Birthday. Oh, you're giving...
Birthing.
That's you're starting something new. That's what birthing is, because you're looking into something new. It's kind of like us taking a class on
Akashic Records.
Akashic accessing, and we're both working on that. So we are birthing something new. So are you. You are doing something that is new to you, and it takes a little bit more time, and you're having to push yourself to do this, and don't be afraid of it, because it's only going to be all good. So
I'll take that
That's
too,
cool.
Juno.
what?
Wisdom Seeker Joan is next.
Changes.
I'll explain it to you later.
Good. I didn't get it.
She explained it yesterday.
Oh,
So
okay. I was on
was
the
it-
road all day yesterday.
Okay, this is for Wisdom Seeker Joan.
Wisdom Seeker Joan. Did she have a particular card?
Nope, everybody's just letting... I'll pull it if you want, if you're getting tired of pulling.
No, I don't mind. I just have to think here. Knowledge. You've been studying. And you are picking up more knowledge. Stuff that you'll remember. Stuff that will come in handy for you. So that's cool. That's good. Keep studying. You're doing good. But don't be afraid. Don't forget that once you've studied things, it won't really work for you till you do what
Gotta
you've
study
studied.
and do.
You've got to study and do. Okay?
That'll be fun, Juno. Okay, the next one is Epiphany. Are you still here, Epiphany? We're going to read your card. Perfect, thank you. What I want to know, Juno, is you're going to make skeletal arms your signature move. Or do you have other sleeves up your sleeve?
And who are we doing now?
This is Epiphany. Epiphany comes from Texas, where we used to live.
She comes from Texas. Okay. No numbers. Just pick. Alrighty.
She's still here.
Recognition. Ah,
We will, Gino.
yes.
Recognition.
You are going to be recognized for what you're doing. It's just beginning.
Ooh, exciting.
And you're going to, I still think you're going to do more too. But the recognition is going to begin. People are going to say, yeah. And it's going to be people in our, quote, our world and outside of us. They're going to start recognizing you as being special.
You've got a bright future ahead, Epiphany.
Yeah.
I'm getting a very bright future ahead for you.
Yeah.
You keep going.
Keep
You're doing it.
Keep doing it. It's coming.
Okay, the next is Gypsy T, and she would like 7 cards. Well, the seventh card.
The seventh card. Thank
Sorry.
you. You're trying to confuse me here. That's where that one card came from. You're more than welcome.
The seventh card.
7.
You count 7.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Vibrational. Okay, let me think on that.
I love Danny Shea. I love his sense of humor. He's an amazing card reader, but he is fun.
He is.
Hi, Gina. Welcome. Yep, we love Danny.
You're moving up. Don't be surprised, because your vibration is on its way to moving up. Whatever you're doing, it's helping it move up. So continue doing that, because that will only help you.
Cool. We all have to be pushed. There's so much fear.
Someone had to. Okay, and anybody, who's next? Anybody?
Yes, we got Sharon Sight.
Who's
And then
that?
Ron. And there's no number, just Sharon.
What's the number?
No number.
No number. Fearless.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I know she's fearless in her tracking down of trolls.
Yes. Yes. But in your own abilities,
Sharon, this is for you.
yeah, in your own abilities, you question yourself a lot. You need to be more fearless with what you're doing. Just like you are for the trolls. Your gift is there, and it's not going away, and you don't trust it completely yet. So keep working at it, okay?
Cool. And Ron? And then I think we need to draw one for Mr. David.
Mr. David.
Mr. David R.
Okay.
You're welcome. We love doing the cards.
It gives us a chance to know you guys,
That's right.
and we really appreciate that.
And anybody that would like to come on our channel, we're ready to start inviting other readers for interviews and to talk on subjects like karma or whatever your preferred subject is. If you guys...
This is Ron.
This is Ron. And if you would like to join us on our show, I would love to learn how to interview people. And I think our technical guy is going to help me on Monday. Make sure I
Figure
have
out
it
how we
all
do
down.
it.
And if you would like to give us an email, twistedsisterskw@gmail.com, and let us know if you're interested in being a guest on our show, because there's lots of you out there that we would love to have for guests.
That's true.
And I will be trying in contact with you if that's all right.
Yeah. For Ron, you have the Celestial card. It's not knowledge this time.
Wow.
Okay.
Celestial.
Celestial. You are taking all that knowledge that you've been acquiring and moving it up into what you're thinking. And it's helping your relationship with the celestial beings. And they're anxious to see what you do. They're very happy about it. They're smiling a lot. Keep it going. They like what's happening. You are beginning to do what you've heard a lot about, and they like that. That's cool.
Embracing his knowledge.
Embracing his knowledge. And
Because you're
following
always
it.
getting knowledge on the
Yeah.
cards. And we
Yeah.
know what a researcher you are.
Yeah. And you look at everything, and it's beginning to show and they like it. Yeah.
Cool.
They like it.
Beautiful. The next one's David.
Okay.
No card numbers. You can talk with your hands, Juno. We'd love to have you. We'll figure out how to do it. I think it's just a matter of showing how you did on Danny. I think you can do that.
Yep.
That would be cool.
He had 2 that fell out at the same time. There was no difference, not one before the other. They were both fell out at the same time. And one of them is worthy, and the other one is power. And what I'm getting is you are very, very, very worthy. Don't think you're not. Of what everything's coming to you. And it is powerful. You're having that power to do what you want to do because you are worthy.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Okay? So that's what I'm getting from that. That's affirmations that you are coming into power and you're very worthy of it.
That's beautiful. If there's not any other cards out there for anybody, then I would like to pull one for the rest of the weekend.
Yes.
What do we need to know for this weekend?
Oh, Scott Allen, 3 cards.
On the universal energy, been weird disconnect. Oh boy, I've had those. Okay, 3 cards for Scott on universal energy. All right. I've been having trouble sleeping, and I have restless leg, and it has been off the charts for the last few nights, and I think it's all the energy that we're getting, the Schumann resonance, all the energy off the planets. So if you're having disconnect problems and stuff like that, I think it's all ascension symptoms right now. But let's see what your cards say. Yes.
What I'm getting is, in one word, it's ask. You have mediumship skills, but you're not necessarily voicing who you want to hear from. They will come and commune with you. You'll be a united front. But don't be afraid to ask, because you've got all the skills you need to do it. But do ask. Don't just wait for them to say, do this. You be the one that takes the step forward. Okay?
Wow, that sounds like my last message.
Sorry. But yeah, and it will all come together for you. It will all come together.
He says I ask daily.
Maybe you're not asking the right question.
Ooh. It's all about how we ask the question, isn't it?
That's what I got. Okay, let me think some more.
Hang on. Scott, you're going through upgrades.
Uh-huh.
You're going through upgrades right now. Be patient.
And don't let anyone, present or not, talk down to you. You are so worthy. You have the gift. Don't let anybody tell you you don't. And I don't care where they're from, this side of the veil or the other side. And when you start taking that to heart and voicing your opinion back to them, that will also help. Stand up for yourself. You are someone very, very special.
Yes, you are.
Okay?
And it is downloads.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Anybody else before I say bye-bye to Card Cam?
I think I need to do one for the weekend.
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
One
you
for
get
the
to
week.
draw it.
Yeah. I think that's kind of normal.
Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, we do too. So,
Yeah.
and then you have to get used to the upgrades and
Yeah.
figure out what they were.
Yeah. Figure out what the upgrades are
It's
if
like
you can.
recenter yourself.
Yeah, grounding. Okay, this is what we need to know for the rest of the weekend. Spidey sense. Ooh, that's the one.
Let's put it up here so they can see it.
Good.
Okay, rejuvenation. Take some time to rest this weekend, guys. Relax. Enjoy your company. Your own and whoever you happen to have with you. Rejuvenate. Take a breather. It's not all work. Do make sure you play.
Yeah, absolutely. We're going to play. Tomorrow we're having a barbecue swim party, so it's going to be a lot of fun. We'll get our rest and relaxation.
And Juno is correct. Ask for the upgrades to come in with ease and grace. That might be the right question.
Hi, AD. How are you today? Good to see you. So, next week, or what's today? Saturday? Tuesday, we'll be on ley lines.
Right.
I'm really interested in this because I find the subject fascinating, and I don't know a lot about it, but I know there's a couple of people out there that are amazing. So
Right.
I'm going to look into their information and see what we can find.
And thank you all for coming today. We appreciate it more than you know.
Andra, it's always good to have you with us. Ooh, Juno, maybe you should join us on our Leyline show about Sedona. And then we can talk about Sedona, too. We love Sedona.
Yeah.
It's great to see all of you all here. Thank you so much for joining us. Please press the like button, share, and subscribe if you haven't already.
Right.
We really appreciate it. We want to get out there to as many people as we can. And we so appreciate all of your all support and love. You guys are the best community I've ever been involved with.
And we love you all too.
And we love you so very much. So have a great rest of your weekend, and we'll see you on Tuesday.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.